This is our last review of the home market performance for Grayson County in the Dallas-Fort Worth area of Texas. I'm specifically watching Grayson County because I'm interested in some developing cities in Grayson County. So we are looking at the median sale price graph for 2021 through 2024. And today is December 8th, which means that we have full data for November of 2024 and backwards. So let's take a look at our price performance for this year. Exactly 1 year ago to date, November 2023 records indicated the median sale price for a residential single family 3 to 4 bedroom resale home in Grayson County was $277,000. We had quite a bit of price volatility during the year. The first price volatility was in December, then we had another jump in March, and then we actually skipped most of the summer and we went on to have a price jump in September, strangely enough. And then we had a big precipitous price drop after that. So despite all the volatility, our final numbers show that from November of 2023 to November of 2024, the median prices increased to $230,000, which means a $3,000 overall total increase in our price appreciation for homes in that area, which is actually not a lot of appreciation, but it's almost like 1% appreciation or slightly under for that area. What can we say about the price performance going forward? Well, if we take a look at the last year, let's just say December 2023. So let's take a look at October 2023, decline to November, slight jump from November to December, slight bump in prices. Maybe people did last moment shopping. Then we had a little bit of a lull, sales lull until all the way until February. So if the data behaves similarly in 2024/2025, what we're probably going to see is that we're going to see a slight increase or slight bump in sales smack in the last few days of December, generating a higher prices for the months for that area. Then there will probably be a bit of a lull in purchases until about February. Now, remember that February are actually the homes that we see as sold in February. Those contracts were written in January, 20 to 30 days prior. So that means that we can expect the home buyers to come back with good offers somewhere in the middle of January and beginning of this February. So for those of you who have homes in the market right now, I know it looks very gloomy and it looks like the market is really stuck, market is not moving. Unfortunately, we most likely will need to wait until February to see a bigger movement and bigger participation from the home buyers. Let's take a look at our months of supply, how saturated the market is, and we can see that the market is more saturated with resale, not new construction, but resale homes than it's been in the last 5 years. And to my knowledge, it's probably beating all records on market saturation with unsold homes for the last 10 to 15 years. Due to this congestion of unsold homes, that it pushes down the prices and it pushes up the days in the market. So, and we can see that despite it being the end of the year, and my expectation would be that we would see a decrease in the number of homes in the market and we would see a decrease in months of supply for this county. The county is actually holding a very high months of supply or very high congestion index. And I'm seeing almost no reductions in inventory even during the holidays for this area, which is quite unusual compared to other areas of the Dallas-Fort Worth. But let's take a look at our shoppers' behavior, how many shoppers are shopping. This is our demand, closed sales. And we see that the previous year, 2023, actually looks very much like 2024. But doesn't look very much like 2022 or 2021 before it. So we can use 2023 as a good basis for our analysis of what's going to happen in 2025. So as we can see at the end of 2023, we saw a big drop in the number of homes being closed, homes where the buyers put contracts on. And then we see a sharp increase in January, a small stagnation in February, and then a huge increase in March and April. So if the next 2 to 3 months will look anything like the current 2 to 3 months, we're likely going to observe this kind of behavior again, which means very few shoppers in November, even fewer shoppers in December, and then a big jump of shoppers in the middle of January, sometime in the middle of January. And then it will go up from a standpoint of how many people are trying to buy homes. So if you have your loans that can be extended until about March or April, I would say go ahead and extend those loans. Of course, we always want to sell earlier, but nevertheless, the majority of shoppers are just not attending to the market right now. Last but not, oh, we forgot days in the market. Days in the market are fairly stable. I would say that despite some volatility, they'll show a little bit of a stability starting from February and going forward. And on average, they are almost 2 months. So if you've been 2 months in the market, do not panic. That seems to be normal for that area. Last but not least is percentage of the original sale price, which means if the owner wanted to get 100% of his sale price, let's just say 350, the owner wanted 350, what he is more likely to end up with when he finally receives an offer. This is very important metric. So if you are on the market with your flip right now and it's not selling and you're getting slightly lower offers, be aware that this is normal for this county. As you can see in 2024, the highest number or the closest that we were getting to getting full price offers were 97%, which means buyers were discounting it by about 3%. And now we are at about 95%. In about a month ago, we were at 93%. So what this graph tells me that on average, if you're thinking about selling, let's just say 350, your best scenario is going to be to calculate when you're calculating your ARV and your holding costs. Calculate the ARV, either calculate the ARV slightly smaller, reducing it by 3 to 7%, or calculate your ARV as you would normally, but increase your holding costs to accommodate for a price drop up to 7. No, actually decrease your ARV. Just decrease your ARV by about 5 to 7%, depending on the area and depending on how many other homes are for sale in that area. But this way, when you are actually in the market and you're trying to sell, if you budgeted that buffer, an extra 6 to 7% price above your bare cost, then at the very least you have an ability to make at least some money on the flip, even if you have to make a price drop of 5 to 6%. That's all I have for today. My name is Elena Garrett, and I'm a realtor in the Dallas-Fort Worth area of Texas. If you want to see more of this kind of reviews, please comment, like, and subscribe. And in the meantime, I'm a realtor in the Dallas-Fort Worth area of Texas. I work with Keller Williams Central. Sorry, those are mandatory disclosures that my broker forces me to make. Then, so this is the last review of 2024. We're going to do another review in January of 2025 to look back at the entire year and make a final determination of which counties were the winners and which counties were the losers in 2024. Thank you so much for sticking with me, and I will see you guys at the next video.